Under Paris. Under Paris is the brand new Netflix film that just debuted a couple weeks ago on Netflix in the summer of 2024. Paris is hosting the World Triathlon Championships on the scene. On the scene for the first time. Sophia, a brilliant scientist, learns from Micah, a young environmental activist, that a large shark is swimming deep in the river to avoid a bloodbath at the heart of the city. They have no choice but to join forces with Adele, the Seine River police commander. I don't remember how to say that. I'm sorry. I don't remember how to say that city's name. I should know. It's been a couple weeks since I've seen it. Sorry. But what did I think about this film overall? Well, to be honest with you, I thought that this was going to be a very mediocre film. However, this new film isn't good, but it's not bad either. It's not that bad either. There's some bad CGI, specifically when the shark jumps out of the water, but it has multiple good performances, and it builds some good tension, specifically with some of the shark scenes. It's just the CGI takes away from it once the shark jumps out of it. Once the shark jumps out of the water. And I watched this after seeing some reviews, and I was expecting a throwaway shark film, but it's much better than a lot of the shark movies I've actually seen in a really long time. This is a decent little film. It's a decent little film. And I will say this, I watched this in English. I didn't watch this in French. I watched this in English. I watched the dubbed version because I wanted to watch this dubbed. I wanted to be able to listen to it and pay attention and not have to read the subtitles. Yes, they want you to read it. They want you to watch it in their language that they made it in. But they give you an option to dub it as a choice. And I like that. This film is a good little shark film. It's a fun time. It's like 95 minutes long. It's not that long of a sit. And it is in the top 10 of Netflix currently today, which we will look at in just a little bit. But I look forward to seeing what they do with these foreign shark films, because the foreign horror market seems to be pumping out good films. They seem to be pumping out hit after hit after hit. And I really enjoyed Under Paris as a decent little film. Not saying that the characters had a lot of build-up and he could have done a better job with some of the CGI, but maybe it's based on the budget you had. I don't know what the budget for this film was, in all honesty, but the shark looked really good in the water. Some of the CGI looked really, really good, but when he's jumping out of the water, when the shark is jumping out of the water, it didn't look that good to me. It looked very CGI, but I enjoyed this overall, and I gave this a 2.5 out of 5. Yes, that's not a high score, but I enjoyed this for exactly what it is. It's a low-budget shark film, a lower-budget shark film. I don't think that this was made for $100 million. I really don't think that this was made for $100 million. If it was, then they massively misused the CGI, but I think this was probably made for a good $10-20 million, and Netflix got the rights to it. And then they're making good money if you have the ad plan, the ad-supported tier on it. So I really enjoyed Under Paris. Check it out if you're interested. It's a good little shark film, and on my grading scale, I'm going to give it a 2.5 out of 5. If I had to grade this, I'm going to give this a good little C+. A C to a C+. I really did enjoy this one.